The Battle of the Little Bighorn is one of the most disreputable clashes in American history. But the histories of the scouts who stood alongside Custer that fateful day have been largely forgotten. These unsung heroes, Arikara, Crow, and Sioux scouts, played a pivotal role in the events of June 25, 1876. Yet their names, sacrifices, and eyewitness accounts remain mysterious. Who were they? How many perished in the chaos? And why do the records of their deaths remain so incomplete and contradictory? This video will set the record straight, unraveling the confusing and often overlooked legacy of Custer's wolves, as they were known by the Crow, revealing the truth about these native scouts whose bravery went unsung for nearly 2 centuries. Join us as we dive into the tangled web of history, where forgotten names and unidentified heroes emerge from the shadows of the Little Bighorn. June 25, 1876, the day of the Battle of the Little Bighorn, one of the most legendary encounters in American history. We know the name General George Armstrong Custer, but less is said about the Native American scouts who fought alongside him. These scouts, many of whom were Arikara, Crow, and Sioux, are often forgotten, lost in the pages of history. They were called wolves, the Crow word for scouts. These warriors knew the land, the ways of the buffalo, and the tactics of warfare. Their role in the Battle of Little Bighorn was critical. Yet nearly 150 years later, we still grapple with the details of their identities and their sacrifices. One of the most famous among them was Bloody Knife, an Arikara scout. Half Sioux, half Arikara, he had deep ties to both worlds. Custer trusted him, and Bloody Knife paid the ultimate price in the chaos of battle, standing beside Major Marcus Reno when a bullet struck him down. His death was just the beginning of the bloodshed, but the story doesn't end with Bloody Knife. The official record mentions 3 scouts, Bloody Knife, Bob-tailed Bull, and Little Brave, who died during the battle. Yet eyewitness accounts from Sioux and Cheyenne warriors, like Wooden Leg and Brave Bear, suggest there were many more. These unnamed warriors, many from the Crow, Arikara, and even Sioux nations, fell alongside Custer's 7th Cavalry. Their deaths remain shrouded in mystery. Wooden Leg, a Cheyenne warrior, recounted how Crooked Nose, a fellow Cheyenne, chased down and killed a scout wearing a war bonnet. This figure, unnamed in official records, is believed to be one of the many unsung scouts who perished in the heat of battle. The Crow and Arikara nations had long-standing rivalries with the Sioux. Many joined Custer, hoping that a victory would protect their lands from the encroaching Sioux and Cheyenne forces. These scouts took enormous risks, knowing the danger of their dual roles, both as allies of the U.S. military and as Native Americans. For some, like the Arikara scout Bob-tailed Bull, that risk cost them their lives. Bob-tailed Bull was reportedly killed during a fierce mounted duel, likely with Cheyenne suicide warrior Little Whirlwind. Despite the importance of their role, many of Custer's scouts remain unidentified. From Crazy Horse's account to Sioux warrior Eagle Elk's testimony, it becomes clear that more than a half-dozen scouts were killed, many whose names have been lost to time. Moving Robe, a Sioux woman warrior, recalled killing a hunkpapa who was with the soldiers. Was this scout Isaiah Dorman, the African-American interpreter who worked for Custer? Or was it one of the Sioux mercenaries who scouted for the 7th Cavalry? Even today, the truth remains uncertain. While their names may not be etched in stone, the sacrifices of Custer's scouts deserve recognition. These men navigated the complex landscape of loyalty, duty, and survival, often caught between 2 worlds. They fought not only to protect their people, but also to honor the traditions of their warrior cultures. Today, the Arikara, Crow, and Sioux nations continue to honor their ancestors, remembering the bravery and resilience of those who fought at the Little Bighorn. It's time we do the same. These unsung scouts were warriors, men whose stories deserve to be told. Their names may be lost to history, but their legacy lives on through the lands they fought to protect. Let us remember them not as forgotten casualties, but as the courageous warriors they were. Thank you for watching iRich History, where we bring the untold histories to light. If you want to continue learning about the real history of native tribes, their culture and their stories, make sure to hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell, and share this video with others. Together, we can honor the past and bring truth to light. Let's remember, Let's learn. Let's honor.